Mercury in Taurus is probably, I find, one of the most misunderstood energies out there. And I find that very frustrating. It's unfortunate, really. Because Mercury in Taurus has such a profound potential for mind development, for mental power, that it's just really sad that the great benefits of this energy of Mercury in Taurus usually aren't seen in a more typically air-dominated Mercury world. Mercury in Taurus is Mercury in an earth sign, very practical, very rooted in reality, in what's material, the here now. Mercury in Taurus very much perceives the world through the senses, taste, touch, sight, hearing, smell. And for this reason it said that Mercury in Taurus is a very artistic sign, being able to finally appreciate and fine-tune the senses and appreciate just material reality in a way that other signs really can't, because of the wiring of that energy, Mercury in Taurus could be a wonderful cook, could be a wonderful... in fact, it's said that Mercury in Taurus makes a wonderful cook, as well as a wonderful appreciator, savorer of foods. Again, I mean, ears naturally being one of the senses, wonderful with music, eyes, art. It's a very, it's fascinating because Mercury in Taurus is a very practical, rooted, down-to-earth sign. But it's also very artistic. Being ruled by Venus, it gives you guys, how to put it, a very earthy, beautiful energy, I guess you could say. Mercury plays a big role in our lives. It rules how we think, how we express ourselves, so basically input, output. And again, that you can sum up what Mercury does in a few words, but it doesn't really capture the scope of just how big this energy is for you in your life. Again, our perception is everything. And when you know a person's Mercury, when you know your own Mercury, and when you're in tune with your own Mercury, that's when your perception goes just wonderfully. Miscommunications are averted. You're able to express yourself more freely. Mercury in Taurus, very earthy energy, fixed earth. Out of the 3 earth signs, it is literally the most earthy. So, what does this mean for you guys? It basically gives you wonderful growth potential. Earth energy is solid. It is very stable. You know that when you plant the seeds, you're going to take care of it and it'll grow. For that reason, it's said that Mercury in Taurus makes a wonderful student. And in fact, I go to school up in Reno, Nevada at UNR, and funnily enough, the energies of our city is Mercury in Taurus, 11 degrees. And this is a college town, renowned for its actually stability, funnily enough. I never thought about that. It's been here for about, I guess, 150 years or whatever. But very much always been a college town. And again, it just speaks to the wonderful powers of Earth. And when you're patient, when you are stable in your effort, when you basically put your mind to something, you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to learn that. I want to learn that. You do it. And beautifully so. Mercury in Taurus, again, I find is very misunderstood because people mistake the patience, that's the best way to put it, the patience of Mercury in Taurus for slowness. And unfortunately, I find that Mercury in Taurus gets very much a bad rap for being slow in thinking and speaking. And that's not the case at all. Mercury in Taurus, again, just takes their time because they want to make sure that, you guys want to make sure that you're grounded and you're making sure that you're doing what's right and what's best for you and again, earth mentality. You want to make sure that what you're focusing your attention on is worth your time. Because again, you're planting the seeds. You know, you always have been. When you first learned to walk, when you first learned to, well, I guess being more Mercury, when you first learned to speak, and learn the alphabet and everything, that was all seeds planting. So that's something else. Don't be too hard on yourself. Mercury and Taurus can be very, very hard on themselves. Just because of the, I guess, the nature of Earth, you could say. That's one of the challenges of Earth energy. Again, you take your time. You're patient. That's something to be proud of because it gives you a sense of cultivation. You're able to truly cultivate your mind, your perception, in ways that others can't. You know, oh my goodness, I remember, actually I totally forgot about this. I have a friend, I haven't seen in a while, but she had Mercury and Taurus, and